Oh, oh, hi, this is the analysis of Nathaniel. I'm going back to the Versus series where I compare two games of similar genre. This is Devil May Cry 5 versus Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. So I kind of go over a few categories. Like overall difficulty, which game is harder, which game is more replayable, which one is more worth it, more fun, so on and so on, you know? Better progression upgrades. If you guys watching this, please subscribe, share the video. Subscribe is very important. This person that's subscribe button bar down there. Press on it. You see the little button down there? Just press on it. If you're new, if you somehow stumble across this video and you like what you see, press on it, please. So I'm gonna be going over different categories over them and between them, and they're very, again, similar experiences. Jedi Fallen Order is more of an open world game. It has more open world elements to it, where Devil May Cry is just level by level, level by level, level by level, and it's three. You play as three different people, and yeah, so on. And so looking at it here now, Star Wars Fallen Order is okay. First, starting out, no, I would say Jedi Fallen Order is a harder game. It is a harder game than Devil May Cry 5. Now, it depends on which difficulty you play as, but in Jedi Order, are you gonna die a lot? You'll die a lot playing it, playing it the first time. Even on normal mode, you'll die a lot. Where if you play Devil May Cry 5 in normal mode, you'll just skip right through it. It's like a cakewalk. It's very easy. But the Star Wars, you can tell it takes some of its inspiration from a Dark Souls type game in a way. Some of the mechanics and how the enemies act are similar, right? So it's going to be difficult, and you got to really parry. Pay attention to parry and blocking, and you got to really time it properly. So yeah, overall more difficult, and with the a Star Wars Fallen Order Jedi, the upgrades are more limited, I would say, whereas Devil May Cry 5 you have more, because you get more upgrade points easier, but more orbs. You get orbs in Devil May Cry 5 and upgrade points in Star Wars Fallen Order. So naturally the orbs, you're gonna upgrade quicker and progress quicker, whereas in Jedi Order you get kind of like a level by level. Every level you get to, you get a new point. So Stories, so again, mechanics. So overall mechanics is movement, how the game plays, how it feels, how the character feels when they move. Overall, Devil May Cry does have better mechanics, movement mechanics, how you run, how you jump, climbing is better. Star Wars or Fallen Order feels more like a stop and go type motion, where Devil May Cry just feels more fluent. The overall movement feels more fluent. It's a lot more fluent, and it's easier to get around. It's quicker. Jedi Fallen Order is a bit, it's kind of the pacing of the game, because Devil May Cry is a faster paced game. Star Wars Fallen Order is a slower pace. But overall mechanics goes to Devil May Cry 5. Now, replay it now. Overall fun, overall fun in the game now. And it's a hard one, because actually both are really fun. With Devil May Cry, it's fun to, when you play as Dante, right? Dante, the main character in Devil May Cry. Dante has different types of moves. So play styles, right? So he has the nunchucks. He has his motorcycle that he literally uses as kind of like his own weapon. He has 3 different swords, and he has these fists, gauntlets or whatever. So playing the game, overall fun comes from the different play styles, and he has different, again, actual styles in which he plays. So Trickster, where the one where he teleports. There's a gun master, the one where he has extra combos to guns or whatever, or rocket launchers. There's I can't remember. There are 2. There's also a sword master, which adds more combos to swords, and there's the bottom one, a Royal Guard, which adds an extra layer of blocking. Star Wars Fallen, now again, every character that you play as in Devil May Cry 5 plays differently. The main guy, Nero, plays slower, right? He's more of a slower pace type guy. But even he really, like with the different devil arms he gets, these prosthetic limbs he gets, they act differently. Throughout the game, you get more prosthetic arms, and they're really fun. But I just mainly going level by level, and you kind of switch in between the characters, those 3 characters in the game. V as well is another one. Star Wars Fallen Order, now, the fun mainly comes from you're exploring different. You're going from planet to planet, right? Kashyyyk and Dathomir, if you guys know Star Wars. So with the different planets you go to, the environments all look different, right? But really, it's a lot. You can tell the cinematics is more heavily involved in Star Wars Fallen Order. Devil May Cry has it has cinematics, but I would say, you know what? It's kind of similar between them, but I would say Star Wars Fallen Order it's more story reliant, story heavy. But the fun really comes from, again, playing through, making your way. Sometimes like you'll come across like a mini boss, like there's a giant frog. You will and then starting out, like this frog will kill you quickly because again, like you die quickly. And then dying over and over again, you're going to always want to retry and get back at that frog. And yeah, like, it does a lot of damage to you, and you got to parry, block. You got to kind of manage between heavy, light attacks. And you get a different, you get, a single-wielded lightsaber, and you get a dual-wield. Well, kind of like a staff, a lightsaber, which is it's like one long lightsaber. But it plays differently, So, again, going through the bosses in the game, there's many mini bosses. There's one, I can't remember what, the Destroyer, which will kill you, and then yeah. So, it comes from exploring, going to different areas, and it tells you on the map. Again, kind of exploration in the. This is gonna be exploration in between games. When you're exploring the world, right, in both games. Now, Devil May Cry has side missions. No, secret missions, where it's kind of like a challenge, so it will challenge you in a certain area, within that mission. But you can retry this over and over and over again within that main mission. But you gotta find it, right? You gotta find those secret areas in order to do that challenge. Star Wars Fallen Order has something where the exploration is mainly linked to, as far as I know, where you've been on the map. If you haven't been to that area, like on the map, that area is not discovered as yet. So you gotta go to different areas on the map, right? And on the map, and when you explore new areas, it's gonna tell you like yellow. There's like a yellow gate on the map, and then the yellow gate tells you that, you haven't been here yet. You gotta go this way. Or a red gate will tell you, like on the map, it's like you can't go here as yet, and it's inaccessible due to a lack of abilities or whatever. So yeah, so there's exploring the level, and with the different, again, the secret missions adds another layer to the whole side content, the game. But yeah, I for the most part, I would say, obviously, with a level design, it goes to Star Wars Fallen Order. I does a better job with the level design, because I would say it's more open world oriented. It does more the world around it. Or Devil May Cry, you're just going from area to area, fighting enemy, going like to the next level. I know it gets fun because due to different play styles and different enemies you come across, right? But Fallen Order does more the world around it, and the world feels more real. The good thing about Devil May Cry is that it's more of it's kind of like the demons are taking over, right? So you can feel an infestation of these kind of a Clypoth roots, right? They're basically taking over. Like that thing on top, they're basically taking over, the world. So you have dead people coming back to life, and the world around it, there's tendrils on the walls, tentacles growing out of the walls. all sorts of things, you know. And you got these massive ass towers and yeah, all that. Now, overall, I would say next, replayability. Now, upon replaying them, right? Replaying the games is very, I would say, like, when I replay both games, Devil May Cry is more replayable because it is a quicker experience. Star Wars it is longer. It'll take you like 10 hours to complete. Devil May Cry 5 only takes like 6 hours. So you can do more Devil May Cry. You can finish Devil May Cry a lot more times than you can Star Wars. But Star Wars does have a challenge. But I like the. It's like Star Wars has the challenge versus Devil May Cry has the different play styles and different how the characters play. And when you play as Dante, like in the middle of the game, like those sections become so fun to play and replayable. You can't wait to go back to them. And then once you finish a mission, you can always replay it. Whereas Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, you gotta replay the whole campaign again in order to replay the game. So replayability is kind of limited there. But once you do a mission Devil May Cry 5, you can always go back to it. Always go back to it after it. So, window difficulty, replayability, pacing. Again, this is a faster paced type of game. It is a lot faster than Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Jedi Fallen Order, yeah, it can be fast paced too, but it's mainly because you'll die quick. You'll die quicker in Star Wars. You gotta really watch your health. You gotta watch your health, and you gotta take it slow. You know. And this overall power is like in Devil May Cry. You guys are devil hunters, but you guys are literally devils yourself. You're like the demons that fight against evil demons. So you have superhuman agility, strength. You have Dante has his devil form, which does a lot of damage. You can summon basically elemental abilities. You can take elemental ability. You can take fire like it's nothing. So yeah, but again, like the Jedi, again they have their telekinesis. They wield a lightsaber, and yeah, they have different type of abilities and yeah. I'm gonna over upgrades. Now, last little category, two more categories is, again, I would say Devil May Cry has stronger characters, overall characters. Well, more entertaining characters. It's there that you can tell Devil May Cry is more of a jokey type game. Star Wars is more of a serious type game. And Devil May Cry, like, you guys, Devil May Cry 5, you guys all know there's the Griffin bird, right? Griffin bird is basically the this new type of nightmare bird, but he kind of acts like Rocket Raccoon from Guardians of the Galaxy. Star Wars Fallen Order has Grease, which kind of acts as that jokey type character. He's in the background here to the left. So yeah, but it's more serious. It's more about finding the path, the kind of mysteries behind the Jedi, and you're trying to get away like from the Empire, which is basically hunting down Jedi, which is what you are in the game. You're a Jedi. Devil May Cry 5, it's mainly you're trying to stop this. It's overall jokey tone. It's a jokey tone, but you're trying to stop this evil demon lord. But just the overall tone of the game, you can tell. Comes like with the challenge of the game. Devil May Cry, Star Wars Fallen Order is meant to be taken more seriously. He has more serious characters, whereas Devil May Cry has more entertaining characters. And yeah, so extra content, last little bit there. Star Wars, there isn't really extra content. Is mainly cosmetics and like cosmetics to change the. He wears a poncho. Your character wears a poncho. You can change the color of the poncho, change the color of the lightsaber. Devil May Cry 5 has and it has like this type of arena where you can kind of set up where 1-on-1, 3-on-3, 4-on-4 with different enemies throughout the world, or you can even fight against yourself. You can even fight against yourself, set it up and fight it against yourself. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Devil May Cry 5, going back to... Okay, wait. I'm going to mix up. Star Wars also has something where it's, what was it again? Oh, yeah, basically, exploration. So you explore levels. So some of the yellow gates in the world, you don't have to explore. You don't have to explore it, but it's there to kind of add an extra layer of exploration to you. There'll be extra upgrade points or cosmetics or parts for your lightsaber. But those parts don't really mean, again, some of the things are meaningless type of kind of in the overall cosmetic thing and upgrading your lightsaber. So yeah, the yellow gates exploring, that's mainly the side content, and there's no multiplayer in either game. Devil May Cry 5, the side content is, the main is, again, a secret missions. So every mission, main mission you play has a secret mission, and but you gotta find it. You gotta find a certain, it has like a certain illusion. You gotta find an illusion like on the wall, right? And with a Devil May Cry 5 has it, so it also has something Bloody Palace, which is kind of like a wave. It's kind of like, I kind of like playing zombies, but you're third person, or no, like a stage. So like you're on like a stage, and then you're fighting waves of enemies. So a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The enemies get stronger and different as each wave goes, and the difficulty. So every 20 waves you go, the difficulty stacks up. So the first 20 waves, easy. Then the next 20 waves, medium. The next 20 waves, hard. The next 20 waves, those 20 waves are going to be very hard, and so on. You know, there's 5 difficulties in the game. So yeah, the Bloody Palace, and it's very fun. You can play Bloody Palace with any of the characters, and it's a really good way to practice and kind of get a feel like for the game, right? And this boss, it brings in bosses as well. So bosses from the main game is in this. Will be on, I think every 15 or 20 stages you'll get like a boss or mini boss. And yeah, I can be challenging. I only got to stage 45. That's the most, cause again, like you'll die quickly. So that's the main content. It's like, it reminds you a lot of Call of Duty Zombies. So the main content edge goes to Devil May Cry 5. Star Wars for doesn't really have, no, not main side content. Star Wars doesn't really have the side content advantage. So overall, I would say the edge goes to Devil May Cry 5. Overall, like out of all the categories, but they're both very good games. Highly recommend if you're looking for games from 2019 or action adventure third person games. I'll go back to these two. These are I start with these two. They're very good games for PS4. You don't really hear people talk about them much. Underrated, because I think around the time, Star Wars, around the time it came out, you had Death Stranding, right? It took over. So it kind of overlapped this game, and around Devil May Cry 5, you had, Resident Evil 2 remake. You had a shooting game coming out, and yeah, I believe, I can't remember. So these games kind of got overshadowed, I felt. Underrated games, but they're worth a try. I highly recommend it. So yeah, overall, it goes to Devil May Cry 5. So, and platforming, they both do platforming well. It's both, but the mechanics, because Devil May Cry has better mechanics, it does it slightly better. But Jedi Fallen Order does have more platforming areas, you know. Anyways, that's it for the video. Like, subscribe, share the video. You guys know. Thank you.